Right, g'day folks, Councillor Richard Foley here. I'm down at Wilks Park in North Wagga, and I'm down here with some friends to do a bit of filming today, with consent obviously of the people down here, to ask them some questions about what they think of the homelessness issue and the current issue of Australian housing, particularly in this city. So righto, so let's go and have a look. How you going?
Good, how are you?
Just coming down to say g'day. How you going, Dale?
Good, how are you?
All right, how's things?
Yeah, good.
So I'm Richard. What's your name, sweetie?
Rena.
Rena, you don't mind them filming you?
Yeah.
So, how's things down here?
Yeah,
Like,
no, good, it's been okay, just the rubbish pile up and that's because others are coming out and doing the rubbish. But other than that, it's been fine, we've been trying to keep it clean and everything. The only thing we do, or that should be in here, and not just for us, but your visitors and that, is a shower.
yeah, I agree.
Because I had somebody come and ask me yesterday where they could have a shower and that.
Yeah.
And the only place I could do it that afternoon is the aquatic centre.
And if like, what happens if you're like, there's a government state thing being put together at the moment about the housing, because we're obviously the lady who lost the baby last week recently. I didn't know her or know about the issue. But what would your view be if we could find a place like so you could have a roof over your head, leaving a donger or something? Would you appreciate that?
Yeah, I would. I'd appreciate anything at the moment, especially being pregnant.
You are pregnant, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the positive pregnancy test not long after she lost her babies.
Okay, right.
Righto. So, and I've got a 5-year-old daughter that I want to get back.
Yeah. Okay. You're right, sweetie. So, and you're staying here, yeah? Yeah, right. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a local councillor, so I'll make some inquiries soon to see what we can do to try and resolve this issue. I mean, this is getting out of hand for people.
Yeah, it is, and people have got to stop stealing the copper and that out of their houses that are boarded up. That's why most of them are getting knocked down and that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
And are you here with others,
No,
family, or?
No, I'm here by myself.
Okay.
You know, and it's a bit hard at times.
Of course.
Especially with no fridge, no power.
Yeah, righto. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm going to have a yak to that other girl over there, and we're going to talk to some of the other homeless people around town. Been interviewed at all, by the way?
Don't really want to interview, no.
No, he doesn't want to be interviewed. I just then, and he didn't want to be filmed, and that's okay, and probably most of these people probably don't want to be filmed, but the reality is, what I'm hearing from most of them, they're just after showers and just some short-term accommodation to get out of the winter, which is one of the propositions that myself and a few others are talking about around the city, that there needs to be immediate, basic just dongers or something where people can just get a roof over their head and a bed and a door and a floor and a shower. Is that too much to ask the state government? I don't know. I'm gonna be keep pressuring this. So let's go and meet some more people.
Personally, I've got a nice, comfy van. It's it's quite livable.
Sure.
I've got a lot of benefits from being here for free.
Sure.
If I have to move on, I will. It's just a matter of hooking up and going somewhere else. I couldn't give a hoot, frankly.
Yeah.
I'm not in the same position as these folks are. I mean, you can kick them out, but where the hell are they going to go?
Yeah, it's
a lot of them, I wouldn't put in a home if you put a gun to my head, because they're just going to wreck it, frankly.
Yeah.
You're not going to get any rent out of anybody. They can't afford coffee and milk, for God's sake. Not these folks, Psst.
Yeah. This is the problem.
Chemical problems, and well, I've got no problem with them. They're a fairly decent bunch of people, given the chemical problems.
Yeah.
It's the breeze throughs that you've got to watch.
So is there a bit of that going on? People from out of town, you just don't know where they're from? And
well, apparently every now and again a bunch of teenagers will sort of romp through the place, pick up anything that's outside. But I've had no problems whatsoever down here with theft or being bothered by anybody.
Yeah.
I give them their due. I'll talk to anybody in passing.
Yeah.
I've got no problems. I've got no complaints whatsoever. And frankly, I quite like living off grid.
Yeah.
I mean, my electricity, I've got a mate up there in Turvey Park where I get my mail sent to, but we were comparing electricity costs. I mean,
of course.
My costs, I only run that thing for one tank a day. It's about 5 hours of running, and I charge everything up, and I've got lights, I've got
Yeah.
Everything except the microwave when it's not on, and I just don't care. I mean, I've got no responsibility. I answer to nobody. I've got no boss. I don't pay rent. I'd be happy to chip in if the services were that amenities block. I mean, that was built in the 1850s.
Correct.
Just to look at it.
It's just inadequate.
It's thoroughly inadequate. It's a hellhole, and frankly, I won't use it myself. I don't use my own dunny. Frankly, I'm not. There's one thing I won't do. It's that I just won't do that.
Yeah. Well, look, I'll get out of your hair, but listen, I'll leave you my card because I am very active in this area, and I won't be rolling over for anything the state says. I'll be pushing hard against to try and see if we can get some type of solutions. Now, I was thinking along particularly like Wiradjuri over there, if they were to set up ablutions blocks, places, and to give people a bit of space,
would be nice.
Would be better with some power.
A modern new place, but you're going to get these. If you shunt these folks over there, you're going to get the same thing over there. You're just going to transfer the problem to another patch of dirt. I sort of look at the Finnish model. You've got to put a roof over someone's head first, and then try and deal with the problems. I mean, I know the problems are going to be there, but like you're going to have to start somewhere. That's the way I look at it. Otherwise, it just stays the same, doesn't it? Like we have to at least try. I would suggest that a lot of people just don't want a flat. I mean, as you pointed out yourself, not everybody wants to be in a permanent place of abode. Frankly, I don't anymore. I've gotten used to this. I quite like it like this. If I have to take off out to further up the river or go out to the rock, I couldn't give a hoot. I just don't.
Yeah.
But these folks, different position to me altogether.
Of course.
I enjoy my time down here.
Of course.
Waking up by the parrots and
No, very good. Lovely to meet you. People that are transiting through the place, and just what their view is, what the answers possibly should be, because the government's putting a minister down here next week, and I've been saying if they were talking about moving the people out of here, and I said if you're going to do that, where are you going to put them?
Exactly.
My view is that there needs to be a transitional village, a few dongers or something, showers, dunnies, a few basic services, so at least people can start to sort of get a bit of an act. Yeah. But I think as they're talking on an enforcement level, trying to move people on, I'm just thinking, well, that's all good and well, but where do you put people?
Yeah, exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, it's not good. So you're obviously like one of the grey nomads, as they call it, or
money from Batlow, so.
Okay, righto. So it's relatively regional or local.
Yeah.
What do you think of the situation down here in Wagga?
Well, it's the same as everywhere else. Any big city's the same.
Yeah.
It's just nobody can afford the housing. Nobody can afford anything.
Yeah, the affordability has gone berserk, and I think it's really triggered things off, particularly locally, with a lot of people in the community who had opinions that are really upset now. Is obviously this loss of the baby the other day. Yeah. It's been a terrible tragedy, notwithstanding whatever the situation of the lady is. But I was just talking to one of the girls down here. She's pregnant. You know what I mean? So and not in a good state. No. And we don't have the services coming here. So. No, that was all basically what I'm doing, just on an interview, just to chat about that. But in your lifetime, what would you suggest? Is this as bad as you've seen it in Australia?
Yeah. I don't know what the answer is, but it's not bloody forcing people to move.
Yeah, and if they're going to move, they've got to go to something that's safe and something that's reasonable. Unfortunately, I know for a fact this city's got 0.5% of rental availability, and everyone scrambling to get a place if they want one.
Yeah, well, it's not GSA. A lot of these people are only on the pension or the dole or something.
Can't afford it.
That's right.
One rent payment to wipe out their payment. Yeah, it's ruthless. Yeah. But look, no worries. I'll get out of your hair on a weekend. Okay. Cheers, mate. Okay. Hello. How you going, buddy? I'm a counsellor, and I'm trying to do something about it, and these. I'm trying to get somewhere with it.
Yeah.
How long have you been down here for?
Oh, I've been here for about a year now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have they offered anything substantial to you in that time?
Not anything at all, really, to be honest.
Because I hear they just offer people like a bloody couple of days in a pub or something, and then you sort of.
Oh, if you ring them and that, if you ring, there's a homeless number or something that you ring if you really need it.
Yes. Got the view that I reckon. There should be like a place where people can go close to the main street, like say over Wiradjuri.
Yeah.
would you object, for instance, if there was like to be a bunch of shipping containers, enough space for everyone to not be on top of each other, that type of situation where you had showers and a dunny and something a bit more comfortable? Would you, if you were told to go to something like that, because they're talking about enforcement, and I'm concerned about the enforcement about what they're going to do. Are they going to push people out to the fringes where they're away from the main street, away from the men's shelter, away from Centrelink and other issues?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to work out compromises. What are the people in the community aware of, or what are their views? And some people, one bloke there before, he said, "No, I'm not interested." What's your view of that? Like, if council could work on something, would you be happy to do that, or
if there was somewhere to go?
If at least it was the roof, your head, a door, and a dunny. You know what I mean? Not the Ritz, but it'd be better than being in a tent during the winter, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I guess my situation is different to everyone else's here.
Yeah, in what respect? You don't have to talk about it if you don't
Oh,
want.
but I'm still struggling trying to get back on the Centrelink and all that.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
So you're off the bloody system completely.
I am. Been nearly a year now.
Really?
Yeah.
So how you getting by?
Just by helping other people, really, bro.
And friendship and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It works. It works. Like it gets me by.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, that's heavy. So like, and have you got those guys? Have you got any appointments or meetings of Centrelink or?
Yeah, I got to go back because they said I wasn't allowed to go back on because I was on there and then they kicked me off.
Right.
And then I went back, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, even if there was like some issue where people could get a bit of bloody casual work.
Yeah, that'll help heaps, bro.
I take it you're a Kiwi background,
yeah.
So like, I mean, I know Kiwis work. I've worked with plenty of them.
Yeah.
Might have something even myself made. I'm a plasterer, so
yeah.
Maybe throw in some sheets here and there on a big job I've got coming up.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, it's obviously not good enough with the situation with the lady losing the baby recently, which has really put the spotlight on this issue in the city further.
Yeah.
I just want to come down here just as someone who's sitting in the bloody local government here.
Well, I noticed there has been a lot of younger ones coming in the last probably 3 months too.
Yeah, okay.
A shitload of them.
It's going to grow, and we need to. There's houses here in this city that are boarded up. The government bloody owns, and they're overgrown. Yeah. We've got local ones, one down in Ziegler there, which is completely overgrown. Yeah. It's not good enough, We need to, and it's taken too long to get houses on the ground. But I think even something like some basic sheds and dongers for starters would at least be something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People, that's just a brief overview of what's briefly going on here. I'm going to be down here a lot more regularly, down here and some of the other encampments around the city, down to the rail viaduct, down near Kilnacroft Flats and out at Aura, and indeed anywhere else where some of these encampments are. Let's get to the bottom of what's going through the minds of people and what's affecting their lives, and how we can, as a community leader and a community representative, my role is to represent everyone. That includes those without the least and to those with the most. So let's see what goes on with this. This is going to be a series of videos coming out over the coming weeks ahead.